number 19.
Stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Here's the 0-1. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a two-run shot to left center as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now, Ezekiel Carrera.
Ezekiel Carrera.
Now another one hit deep to left. Back goes Span at the track. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pillar.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the outfield we'll have an opportunity to see in this one. Hunter Pence. He doesn't always look smooth, kind of gangly, sometimes even awkward, but he gets the job done and comes up with some fantastic plays.
But that'll be off the wall in right center, and he'll make it in there with a two-out double.
Batting ninth,
Aaron Sanchez gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that... Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Tulowitzki for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Buster Posey gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. And a high strike there, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Russell Martin will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Line drive to left. Pagan has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
Third baseman, Josh
ready to take his hacks again. Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. You want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
Hit hard up the middle. In there, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Your attention, please.
So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Swing and a liner. But Peavy's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch right side. Pence is there. 2 down. Into the box now. Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and this ball is hammered to deep left. That'll wind up halfway to Treasure Island, way up into the bleachers, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Pence has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Hunter Pence steps into the box. First pitch coming, here it is.
Right fielder, Hunter.
A big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
He's out.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Brandon Crawford, National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting sixth, left fielder,
Hit on the ground to short. Tulowitzki takes it in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Giants are back now in San Francisco with our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us. Devin Travis is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. PV into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they just continue to pour it on here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Russell Martin digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pence, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Martin around second, heading for third. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple.
Third baseman, number 20.
Josh Donaldson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Edwin Encarnacion digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. Connor Gillespie digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman,
they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Jake Peavy stands in for the first time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Joe Panik trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from AT&T Park right after this. Jose Bautista stands in again here with 2 home runs.
Caution or something.
Drives it to deep right field. Pence going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Well, you know, you don't get a lot of home runs out there in right field, and you also don't really get a ton of doubles either. This was a nice job of playing that carom. And that's not an easy thing to do out there with the bricks and the angles, the chain link fence out there. They hold him to just a long single. That's a great play.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pence. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop,
Troy Tulowitzki steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting,
Kevin Pillar
center fielder
will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Back, still going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, second baseman
Devin Travis gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Into the box now, Aaron Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. TV sets. Here's the 0-2. Line to left. And that's going to get down out there. Pagan able to get it in quickly here, so that runner will put the brakes on at third base.
The catcher,
Russell Martin
55,
tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tulowitzki scores. 2 runs have scored. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, number 20.
Josh Donaldson stands
Josh
in.
Donaldson.
The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Edwin Encarnacion ready for another at-bat now.
Edwin
He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Denard Span will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so
Leading
against a
off the
guy
fourth
who's
inning,
definitely in a groove
center
out
fielder,
there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last
Span.
time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is in there.
The first baseman,
Brandon
number
Belt
9.
stands in.
Brandon Belt.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
This guy's been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Now in the box,
catcher,
Buster
number
Posey.
28.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Oh, man, and with 2 outs, too. No excuse for this. You just can't keep forcing your pitcher to get 4 outs every inning. But he's going to have to do so here, as this is going to be scored a throwing error.
Brandon Crawford stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and Jose Bautista stands in again here
Leading off
with
for the
2
Blue
home
Jays,
runs already to
the
his
right
name in
fielder,
this
number
one.
19, Jose Bautista.
Line toward right center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
The left fielder, number 3,
Ezekiel Carrera strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Span giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
the shortstop,
Maybe a little early to start thinking about this, but if you're wondering how rare it would be for a team to score a run in every inning of a ball game, in the American League it's happened just 5 times, most recently by the Royals back in 1998. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Kevin Pillar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Span is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he's safe.
The batter.
So standing in,
baseman,
Devin Travis. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
And you know, there are plenty of times when a team's not going to score 17 runs in a week. And these guys have got it done in 1 game so far. How about saving a few of those?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angel Pagan will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th.
Leading off
and
for the
you get
Giants,
the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been
left
pretty well
fielder,
taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
A quick out number 1.
Now
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Eduardo Nunez is going to come on and pinch hit now, so that'll officially end Jake Peavy's afternoon at the ballpark. Into the seats, 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Santiago Casilla will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Leading off for Toronto, the catcher, number 55.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Martin.
Span is under it. 1 down.
Third baseman,
Standing in a
20,
perfect 4 for 4 so far, Josh Donaldson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Shot to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
First baseman, number 10.
Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Joe Panik will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Towards the second baseman. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9.
Brandon Belt will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up shoot in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ezekiel Carrera will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Devin Travis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Drives it the other way to deep right, but he'll get there as he flags it down just shy. Buster Posey steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, they've got some work to do here. There's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no, he can't make the play. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Hunter Pence is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The shortstop,
Brandon
number
Crawford
35.
Stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Now batting, left
Well,
fielder.
this is all about
Angel
risk-reward here.
Pagan.
It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Into the box, Angel Pagan, as he'll swing and pop this one up right near home plate. Martin is under it, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back in San Francisco following this. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Will
attention,
Smith
please.
will come on now in a
These changes
mop-up
for San
role as he'll
Francisco.
just try and keep this
Now pitching and
deficit
batting
from
in the
growing
sixth
any
spot,
larger.
Number 13, Will Smith. Now
Behind
playing
on
left
that
field
one,
and
now
batting in the
behind
eighth
in the
spot.
count, 0-1.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. One away.
The catcher,
So coming to the plate, Russell Martin. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
And he knows it too, guys. Let's see if he can send a jolt through one right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Span looks up. Gone! A solo shot for Russell Martin as this lead got even wider.
If you're going to finish off a cycle, you may as well do it with the long ball. You had to figure he'd be swinging for the fences when he got up there, and sure enough, he puts a charge into this one to put his name in the record books.
Josh Donaldson will dig in, looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell down in the box and made snow angels in the dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Span racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
First baseman number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, at least it hasn't really mattered considering the big lead they've put together.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit sharply out to left field, and he's got his 3rd hit of the afternoon. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Right fielder number 19.
They had him in the hole 0-2. They'd worked him down in the zone with both of the previous pitches, and I believe that's where they wanted to go on the 3rd one, but it wound up right down the heart, and he whacked it for a double.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. High and deep to right center. Span ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is, his 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Now
standing in now, Ezekiel Carrera. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Tomlinson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Connor Gillespie will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
And he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kelby Tomlinson.
Will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Joe Panik will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Lays off 1-0.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
2-1.
Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bautista over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. Toronto leads this one 22-1. Javier Lopez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Javier Lopez.
And here is Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable. Still have to make every at-bat count.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Kevin Pillar stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Tomlinson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start. But it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The pitcher, number 41, Aaron Sanchez.
Aaron Sanchez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Tulowitzki will take the turn and head for home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. I mean, the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Russell Martin will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Josh Donaldson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Well, he was close to getting out of this with just that 1 run scoring, but he winds up making one more mistake here in the inning, and it's going to cost him 3 more runs.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, as this lead got even wider.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there.
Up next
here,
for the Blue Jays,
he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Bautista on his way to second now. And he's going to make it there with yet another hit. This one a double.
Well, this is just turning into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
Into the box now, Ezekiel Carrera. Now a swing, and oh, he gets this one high and deep to right, and this is going to splash down for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
So a solo shot down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Denard Span will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
Number 2.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
Ready with the 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar has a read on it. 1 out.
The first baseman,
Brandon
number
Belt
9.
will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Now batting, the
A solo
catcher,
home
number
run here
28,
for Brandon Belt. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Brandon Crawford tripled last time up and set to bat again here. Hit down the line at first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Jose Bautista. One for the ages. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 30-2. So long from San Francisco.
The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. Time of the ball game,